Hey guys, so we're just gonna follow up and continue to what we left off. So we're just running away from um, the people chasing us at the cave. I forgot the name, but anyway, we're just running away and see what's up.
That's...
Glanimede Castle, stronghold of Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
No, it's quite pretty.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
This mode you can see the helps. Changing control press. Some you do, alright. Sorry, design for okay.
Don't go charging off like that! How's this? See ya! Don't let them form a pack!
You're mine! You're finished! Swallow Blade!
I'm on it!
Swallow Blade!
Great! On to the next!
Roger that.
Show me what you can
It's
do!
quite easy with 3 people, and I'm getting comfortable.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense.
I'll take you all on!
Okay.
You're mine! You're finished! No!
See ya!
Can't end here!
Oh, whoa.
Bring you back from death's abyss.
So I can die.
Down.
Interesting.
Stupid.
I knew I could die, but
You're finished!
not this way.
Rising Weapon!
Okay, my first death. Very camp. Seems like a camp.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zoogles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoil sport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
Usually I would use some jellies and stuff like that, you know, to restore my health and mana points, but you know, I think that will do the job. You're gonna rest.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Ah, fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
Then don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up. I'll take you all on!
You're mine!
Don't go charging off like that! Guess we gotta roll with it.
Swallow blade! Here I come!
See ya! Talon Storm!
You're mine! Swallow blade! Mirage!
I'm on it!
Rising
Talon
Wyvern!
Storm!
Mega ray.
Here I come! It's over!
I'll run you through!
Rising
See ya!
Wyvern!
Talon
Mirage!
I'm getting there, I'm getting there.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
I'm getting there slowly. So what's this?
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
That's a nice city. Let's have a talk with him. Let's have a little chat.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling this outfit. Little buddy.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. Hey. Yes! I guess. Got it.
Yes, this way. Seems to be this way. Let's do some fighting.
An opponent like this should be easy. Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Here I go. It's over.
Here I come! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
You're mine.
You're mine!
Here I go. You're mine.
Swallow Blade!
Okay.
You're mine! You're mine!
I'm really getting there.
Rising Wyvern!
Look at me.
Mirage!
Look at me. Come on. Come on.
We're in good form! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Found them.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask? Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
I really enjoyed the fight. when I don't take damages. That'll be cool.
Take this! Swallow blade! Mirage! You're finished!
Magna Ray!
Alright.
Take that!
Let me help.
I'm not done! Slash! Rising
Can't be
Wyvern!
happening.
Stay away from my friends!
How can I use an item? Light bottle.
What was I thinking?
Okay, done.
Magna Ray! Here, let me
Here I
help.
come!
First aid!
Now I can let loose!
Here I go.
It's over!
I'm gonna try it.
Magna Ray!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Okay, Alicion died. And I had to use a light bottle.
Looks like it could be worth something.
I'll give myself a B+, C+. Okay, we're back in the city. We're gonna speak to this boy. Skill. After perfect. Alright, let's see the big boss.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes, now let's move.
Alright. Let's go to this castle to save the princess, if there's a princess. I hope there's not a princess. Or who knows. I'm just here to have fun.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak?
There's Zeugles here too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute.
Okay, how does it work? You can.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zeugle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot.
Here I go.
You picked the
I'm
wrong
only getting
fight.
started.
Okay.
Aqua!
It's time. Rising Wyvern. You picked the wrong
By the
fight.
power of water.
Interesting.
Gemini Aqua!
It's pretty easy to understand. Okay. Shion boost attack.
Flyers.
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. They've got me in their...
I never miss. Mega Ray!
You're mine. Swallow blade.
Let them
Rising Wyvern. Mirage.
This one's mine.
Oh, that's nice.
By the
I like it. I like it. It's gonna be useful.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Take this. You're finished. Swallow blade.
This one's mine.
Have fun. Let me get that one.
Gemini
You're
Aqua!
mine. It's over.
By the power
Rising
of water.
Wyvern. Mirage. You picked the wrong fight.
I'm ready.
No escape.
I'm only getting started. Gemini Aqua!
Strike. Swallow blade. We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
Done.
content.
Slack. Rising Wyvern.
Power of water.
Swallow blade. You're mine.
Okay, interesting. It was really nice. Like I liked like the all those tools. I would call them like that. Tools.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
Porridge. Oh, that's the easiest one, and hopefully.
All done. Come and eat.
Yeah, get the job done.
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. Stood long enough. Let's keep moving.
I hate camping out.
Alright, let's go to this castle. See what it is. Hopefully I can get a new weapon. That would be nice.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So, how the hell are we...
Easy.
I hate that I can see...
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your guard down either way. Best not to let your guard down either way.
Agreed.
Okay, what they have to offer? Okay.
Nicely done.
Is this Renan technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Let's go home, baby. Let's go home.
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
Oh, that's nice. Back home. We're back at home.
I wonder if something happened.
Seems weird.
I feel like somebody's...
Crap!
What?
No way! Damn it!
Just where do you think you're going?
You know where. Mosgul.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
Alright, just before we go to Mosgul, we're gonna take a break, do a little break. I got new equipment and item for the two characters, which is nice, and also I'm getting comfortable as well with the fighting system, but overall we did some progress. So I will catch you later. See you later, guys.